So he has a knee, Kylan that hammy again, Ja'Kai Polite the shoulder, and looked like we'll see on Tyree, might have redone that, as well as Kadarius with his shoulder. So got some guys beat up, but that is what it is, and we'll move forward from there. Question?
Pat over to the left, and we have a couple microphones. We'll do the best we can without them. But Pat, you have one. Go ahead.
Jim, how concerned were you, and how much do you think all the noise of the week and even right up until game time affected your guys?
It's hard to tell, Pat. I thought our guys they prepared well all week. Obviously, I was made aware of the stuff right before we walked into pregame meal. Was the first time I'd heard anything of that nature, and I talked to him immediately right there. That we'll see. I mean that's the first I've heard of it.
Jim, given the events of the past week and today, are there any concerns on your part about your job security?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we all was brought here to win, Gene, and we haven't done it. And, my concern isn't about my job. My concern's about these players, our staff. We've got a fantastic staff, coaches, support staff, their families. That's the concern. It isn't about me.
Mike, go ahead, Mike.
Coach, have you been told anything? Do you think you're going to be back?
I haven't been told anything. Like I said, the first I was made aware of the stuff that was out there was going into the pregame meal, and I visit with our guys in that meal about whatever was popping up, but no.
What about heading into the game? Had you talked to Scott or anybody about?
There have been no conversations about that. I mean, I talked to him on he was down here, I guess, on Thursday. Talked to him on the phone. We had just normal talk about what was going on. So, but no, nothing along those lines.
Edgar.
So based on that, suffice to say, you would be surprised if you are not the coach after today?
Well, nothing in this world surprises me. I know what I was brought here to do. Look, we haven't been good on offense. I get it. We've won a few games, but we haven't won enough. Haven't won a championship. That's real. That's life. That is this business, and I take full responsibility for all of it. There's no doubt. Like I said, my concern has to do with those players and seeing them in that locker room and seeing that staff that's worked so hard to get to where we are even at now. That's what's hard, is just to see the unknown.
Does it just seem sudden how just everything's just kind of spiraled? Beginning with, I guess, the
as a coach,
and
I mean, as a coach, you really kind of put your head down and work. And so I was surprised as anybody when I was going to team dinner today. Those eggs didn't taste real good.
Mark.
Looking back now on the week, Jim, do you have any regrets right up front?
I'm sorry, Mark.
Do you have any regrets about anything that on your part and how you reacted this week?
I'm sure that, when you look back, I've made mistakes in my life, and yet, stand by everything that occurred. It is what it is, and it won't be the first to ever have happened to anybody, and I get that. But as I go back, it's look, we put a lot into this program. The people have been great to my wife and I, and we'll see what happens. That's the stuff that's out of your control, and yet I'm proud of our team. I am. I know we haven't won, but those guys are what it's all about.
And then you got caught coming off the field with your wife, smiling, laughing a little bit. Doesn't seem like it's a good look after a 35-point loss.
Well, she told me to keep my chin up, and that's something my dad used to tell me. It doesn't do you any good to hang your head, just like I told our guys. I've never been about good looks, so I apologize for that, I guess.
Philip.
Coach, some of your defensive guys spoke pretty confidently about what they were going to be able to do against Georgia's backs. That didn't play out really at all. I think that was the most rushing yards you guys have given up since you've been here.
Yeah.
What were the breakdowns there?
No, I think, when you look at it, they hit a little slice ISO on us, and we didn't fit it right twice. They came back to it. It's a good thing about Jim, knowing that we didn't have, get it kind of schooled up. Those are really good backs. And, it's disappointing, especially the way we have defended against the run. And yet that was going to be the challenge. We talked about that coming into the game, was us trying to make them one-dimensional, and we didn't.
Thomas up front.
Do you want to be here, the coach at Florida?
Yeah, this is one of those deals, Thomas, and I'm glad you asked, because this is a dream job. It's a great place. It's great fans, great support. The resources are there to win. Obviously, I'm disappointed that I haven't been able to deliver in the time I've been here. But you know what? It's an opportunity. This is one of those places, as I said from the start, that you should have an opportunity to, and I mean, shoot, just even being able to be in a game like this, it's something that's real special.
Good. Kevin, to the left. You're fine, Kevin. Go ahead.
The 2 4th down plays, what particularly kind of went wrong, and was there a thought in the second quarter about maybe kicking a field goal or even?
Well, we felt, we at that juncture, we felt we needed touchdowns, not Eddie's leg at that time. So, and we've been pretty good on 4th down. There was something that on that we knew we had 4 downs going forward. They stopped us.
And the penalties today, I know that's something you've been working hard to curtail, but it seemed like there were a lot of procedural issues.
Yeah, we had 4 procedure issues, where they were stemming up front, and it's something we work on and we talk about, and they got us.
Couple final questions, Ryan, and then Matt.
Before today and being caught off guard by all this stuff, what did you feel the support was that you had from Strickland and the administration?
Scott, Laird, President Fox, they've all been great. Never doubted any of it. They've been really good since, they've gotten here. And so, yeah.
The conversation you had Thursday, what was the nature of that?
It had to do with the news that came out at like 2 o'clock that day about our guys. So just to make sure that we knew what was going on with the release.
At this point, what do you expect? What's your gut feel right now?
I haven't really had time. I just finished up talking to the team. Like I said, my concerns are not at all me. My concerns are these guys, this university. It's a great place, and that's really my concern.
We'll wrap it up with Matt.
Obviously, we haven't been asking a lot of football questions here because of everything that's going on. But how do you personally and this team move on from this week and big blowout loss to Georgia?
Yeah, no, and it was a blowout, and something I'm not real proud of. And yet, how you rebound is when something doesn't go right. You certainly don't run the other way, and you come back to work and. Get ready to go play this game next week. It's going to be an early start, and something we have to prepare through the week for. Yep.